Shalom, giving all thanks, glory, and praises to Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Wakakwadash. Double honors to our elder apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, who's teaching this one and only true doctrine of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai. Shalom to the Akim, out of the highways and byways, who's pushing this doctrine and risking their lives to do so. I say shalom to you brothers, and a sincere salutation to the elect of the nation of Israel, starting with the 144,000. Unto you all I say shalom. This is your brother Gabar of the GMS Orlando camp with another lesson. May it be edifying unto you. This is just for educational purposes only. This is not for profit. This is for educational purposes only. This is not for profit.
Two women pregnant at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, is that baby yours?
Yes.
And then you also had twins with Miss Thorpe, same time, maybe, you think.
That's the twins and that's my youngest.
What kind of relationship do you have with the twins now?
Great.
They call you daddy?
No.
They're four.
They call me Uncle Twan.
Uncle Twan.
I didn't tell them to.
Oh, you told them to, Miss Thorpe?
They asked was Twan their dad, but I told them no.
To be 4 years old and have to sit up and ask two grown adults, is somebody my daddy? Baby's got more sense than the mama and the dad. So you really don't know if he's the dad or not?
I feel like he is.
Jerome, give me the envelope. I'm about so sick of this. This first result is for Paris. You are not the father. Well, you were correct there. You are not Paris's biological father. Miss Thorpe, you don't look surprised. London, Morris. It has been determined by this court. Mr. Morris, you are not the father. Miss Thorpe, somewhere inside of you, you knew this was a very real possibility. I can see your reaction. Who is their father?
The other guy I was talking to. When I told him I was pregnant, he stopped talking to me.
So this makes sense. So you went with the guy with the best reaction. You went with the guy that was building nurseries. You went with the guy that was going to doctor's appointments. And you went with the guy that was going to support you through this. You had two women pregnant at the same time?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, is that baby yours?
Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. And unfortunately, this is a trend that the Israelite woman is famous for. And by Israelite woman, meaning so-called black woman, so-called Hispanic, so-called Native American, so-called West Indian, so-called Haitian women. Israelite women. Unfortunately, we are known for such things as being adulterous, the men too. Okay, all the ills, okay, of the nation of Israel started with the men. We have let our nation down. But it does not exonerate you women for your wickedness. You know how many men in this earth who are raising children or have raised children that are not theirs? That's not a light thing. Okay? That's one of the most devastating things a woman can do to a man. Is to name him as being a father when he's not. Okay? Israelite man is the best father in the planet when given the opportunity to be that way. And although in this captivity in our fallen state, statistics prove that a single black man raising his children have far better outcome than a so-called white man and a white woman raising children together. That's a beautiful thing. To despite the oppression, the slander, the bywords, the scorning, the spitting that us so-called black men have to endure in this captivity. Yes, we are still living in captivity to this day. We are the Israelites. And we're going to remain in this captivity throughout the lands in which we were scattered until we are redeemed by the Heavenly Father through His right hand, His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. That's right. Heavenly Father's name is Yahweh, and His only begotten Son is Yahweh Shai, not Jesus. Alright? JC does not exist in the nation of Israel. We didn't call him no JC when we were in our own land. We didn't call him no Yahweh, we call him Yahweh, why Yahweh Shai. Okay? Proverbs 30 and 20. Such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth, and saith, I have done no wickedness. Okay? And unfortunately, the Israelite woman is almost a poster child for such activities. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 2. Give not thy soul unto a woman to set her foot upon thy substance. As you can see, this young man, he seems to be a decent young man, hard working, okay, responsible. So this harlot poured herself out. I'm sure it wasn't two men she was screwing. Well, I'm not going to use that term screwing because she screwed him. More than two men that she was fucking. Okay? And she got impregnated by one of them. And she put the pregnancy on this man. You can see he's a decent young man. Okay? So she robbed him of his substance, because he's been raising these children as his own. And they're such beautiful children, innocent in all of this. All because their mother wants to play the fucking whorish, playing that whorish role all her life. No shame in her game. It's an embarrassment. This is Ecclesiastes 9 and 6. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thine heritage. Salakia. Give not thy soul unto harlots, that thou lose not thy inheritance. Okay? These women will suck you dry, man. They'll wreck your life, leave you destitute. And the court system is set up to do that to the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American men. The system is rigged to oppress us, to rob us of our substance, and to use the Israelite woman to do these things. This so-called white man does not care about our people. And he has weaponized our women against us. And you women are going to pay. Because you're in love with this man. Okay? And his gifts that he gives you. And the license he has distributed to you all to sin. This white man has given you a license to sin. And he rewards you with your dirty deeds. This is Ecclesiastes 22:4. A wise daughter shall bring an inheritance to her husband, but she that liveth dishonestly is her father's heaviness. Okay? She that is bold dishonoreth both her father and her husband, but they both shall despise her. Alright? This man is her husband. And she has lived dishonestly with him. She dishonored him. And if her father is aware of her lawlessness and her whoredom, he would despise her as well. So this honorable woman, dishonestly living, both her husband and her father shall despise her, and rightfully so. Because I despise this bitch. Okay? Not only she wrecked this man's life, but the children. Because this man might move on, and she'll never find a decent man like him to help her take care of those children. Horrible. This is Ecclesiastes 26:12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he had found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge she will sit down, and open her quiver against every arrow. And this is what this young lady has been doing. Alright? Opening her quiver to every arrow that walks by. Drinking. Like you young people say today, thirsty. That's a thirsty ass bitch, man. Look at this man. Proud papa. And that's been ripped away from him. This is the worst day of this young man's life. And it might be for those children as well. You're never going to find another man like him if he moves on. And if he doesn't move on, how will he be happy? Knowing that those children are not his, and knowing that he can't trust this whore. The shame that he has to bear. This is Proverbs 9:17. Stolen waters are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Okay? She was living happy until there was a question about these children and who the daddy is. Okay? She had a nice little run. Okay? Stolen water are sweet, and bread eaten in secret is pleasant. Proverbs 31:3. Give not thy strength unto women, nor thy ways to that which destroyed kings. And many kings have been destroyed by women. You know? Many lives, men's lives, honest men, righteous men's lives were destroyed by whorish women. Ecclesiastes 7:26. And I find more bitter than death the woman whose heart is snares and nets, and her hands as bands. Whoso pleases God shall escape from her, but the sinner shall be taken by her. And me and the beloved Akio of the Orlando camp, we bring this out a lot, okay? About the women's, being a net and a snare and chains upon your hands, okay? And it takes divine intervention to escape from this bitch. This is real talk, But it's not a laughing matter, it's very serious. But it takes divine intervention to escape from such a woman. Okay? Women like these destroy kings. Okay? King Solomon, okay, went off because of women. Helped building altars to false gods because he was dealing with so many women. 1,000 women. Okay? But he has learned valuable lessons from that. And one of them is the righteousness of women. Okay? He knows, he lived it. He has the data to prove it. This is Ecclesiastes 7:28. Which yet my soul seeketh, but I find not. One man among 1,000 have I found, but a woman among all those have I not found. Translation: you searched out 1,000 men, okay? And only found one righteous man in 1,000. Then he searched out 1,000 women, okay? He has 700 wives and 300 concubines. That's 1,000 women. And he said he haven't found one righteous woman in 1,000. So this is what we're dealing with. And it takes divine intervention to escape such a woman as a harlot, whose hands are as bands and heart is snares and net. Be careful, my brothers. Giving you all thanks and praise. Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Okakodash. Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abad Babal. Shalom.